For information, Classic Wings 8, request taxi, local, 30-minute flight, initially north.
Classic Wings 8, taxi, Halifax Bravo, and report ready, QNH 1017, Roman News 24, left hand.
That's taxi, Bravo, runway 24, 1017, Classic Wings 8. Have you got any flying experience, Colin?
Yeah, just a little bit. I got a friend back home in Canada that flies a Stearman, and I've been trying for my pilot's license for a little while, so I got a few hours under my belt, nothing major.
Okay. Yeah, I fly a Stearman as well.
They're lovely aircraft.
Yeah, they are very nice.
I got in the Canadian cold, though.
Yes.
I love that Fury. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah. It's an interesting colour scheme they've chosen there as well. Prototype.
Yeah.
That's the information, Classic Wings 7, request taxi, 2 on board, local to the west 3.
Looking forward to when they've got the Typhoon test restored.
Yeah, that'd be classic, that one.
Yeah.
24, left hand.
You're all securely strapped in?
Yep, all cool.
That's good. Fire India Tango inbound.
Fire India Tango, runway News 24, left hand, the QFE 1013.
Roger, any circuit traffic?
Negative circuit traffic at this time.
Okay, can I have a couple of minutes in the overhead?
Roger, QFE 1013, it's all yours.
Classic Wings 8, Bravo, ready?
West.
Classic Wings 8, just hold position, got Spitfire coming in, just to have 2 or 3 minutes in the overhead.
Hold in, Classic Wings 8.
Lucky duck.
Duxford information, this is Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee Papa.
Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee Papa, Duxford, good afternoon, pass a message.
Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee Papa is a Cessna 151 COB flying Andrews Field to Henlow, currently overhead Linton 2500 feet on QNH 1018, request basic service. I should be crossing your airspace in about 5 minutes.
Golf Yankee Papa, mine outside the air traffic zone, I've got practice display in progress, report to BME Airfield, Duxford QNH 1017.
QNH 1017 will steer to the south of your airspace, Golf Yankee Papa.
Roger, report south of beam.
Wilco, report south of beam.
A bit bloody annoying he did that. He knew full well we were taxiing out to get airborne, and then he let the spit do his display. Now we're stuck here.
Yep. Well, favouritism again, you see, to the crowd.
Yeah.
Where is he anyway? I thought he was
right over the top.
Oh, okay.
In the top of a loop now, just rolling out in a Cuban 8.
Bastard.
Yeah.
Well, of all the years that I've been coming to Duxford, and it's a long time, this is the first time I've been airborne from the field.
Really?
Yeah, I used to volunteer to work here. I used to work with Esther Blaine over at the media centre. I used to do the media stuff on the air show days and stuff, so I worked here for a year or so. I still got a friend of mine that works in the control tower, Gary Thatcher.
Okay, I don't know him.
Little portly fella that hobbles about with his bad knees. He's got me smuggled into the VIP enclosure for Saturday, bless him.
Nice. I'm here on Sunday.
Oh, yeah? I hope the weather holds. I'm not too sure what's happening with the weather.
Well, it's looking a little bit iffy.
Yeah.
Please, going right downwind.
Spitfire, India Tango, Roger, put downwind right.
There he goes.
Classic Wings 8, port lined up in the grass.
Full lined up, Classic Wings 8.
Duxford Hello, going Classic 6, requesting taxi, local flight 30 minutes, 2 on board.
Classic Wings 6, good afternoon, Jens, to the west or the south?
Yeah, probably initially to the west, and then we'll join back to the north.
Echo 6, taxi, Bravo, runway 24, left-hand use, QNH 1017, report ready.
Bravo 24, 1017, walk over.
That's wing 7 ready.
That's wing 8, take discretion on the grass, surface wind, 250 degrees, 8 knots.
Wings 8 rolling.
India Tango, right downwind for the half.
India Tango, report final.
Welcome.
Echo 7, report lined up in the grass.
Work out, Pascal.
Take it off your discretion on the grass and 250 degrees 8.
That's very tough. India Tango coming around final to the wheels.
Take our India Tango with the gear and discretion on the hard, surface wind 250 degrees 8 knots.
India Tango.
You still hear me okay, Colin?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
SO6, you ready?
Hey, sir, fantastic.
Port lined up in the grass.
All line up on the grass.
Off India Tango if you remain on the hard. Once again, vacate, hold a delta, choice is yours, traffic's past the grass.
India Tango, hold a delta.
Yeah. SO6 grass, runway 24, take fuel discretion, 250 degrees 8 knots.
I'll be taking off.
Golf Alpha Sierra Yankee Pepper is south of the airspace at 2,000 feet.
England Farm, Roger, report when you change frequency.
We'll report frequency change, well, thank you, Pepper.
Philip Papa, I've got 2 Tiger Moth operating, well, 2 to the north, 1 to the west operating.
Golf Yankee Papa looking for traffic.
Twitter India Tango, just over the Delta, just Tiger Moth past the bogey, fast, you can continue taxi back to your original park.
Yes, thank you.
Right, I've levelled us off just over 1,000 feet heading north. So that's Cambridge on the right, the M11 down here.
Yeah,
You have control.
I have control.
We're going to stay on this heading and we'll be making our first turn at Madingley.
Okay.
The cruise speed is 70 knots.
Yeah.
You'll just about make it if you hold it nice and level. And that should be somewhere around 1900, 1950 RPM.
Okay. Oop. Very sensitive.
It is.
Very sensitive.
And every single time you hand control of a Tiger Moth to someone, those are the first words uttered. Almost without fail.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Not like the Tomahawk or the Cessna, that's
No.
for Nope.
That's the other thing about the Tiger Moth. It's got the low wing loading, it's very light, so it feels everything. It just bounces around.
Yeah.
So you do constantly fly it, but having said that, you don't have to be, gripping it for dear life. Just fly it with your fingertips, just like anyone would recommend flying any other aircraft.
Yep.
Just relax into it. She's actually quite a sweetheart, really.
Yeah.
Now, I would say that you need just a notch down on the nose for the cruise attitude.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit more. Notch down. Up there. That's your cruising attitude.
Okay. Oh. What's the bump?
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's a fair bit of thermal activity in the air at the moment.
Yeah. I'll go for there.
Actually, trust me, it's relatively smooth for a flight in a Tiger Moth.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell this air is quite stable at the moment. There's not a lot of cumulus around, but when you get a really crisp blue day with puffy white clouds, you know that someone's going to be sick.
Yep. Well, they say it's easy to fly, but difficult to fly well. I can see that.
Yeah. You have to spend a bit of time in there before you really cross all out the little quirks.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
When you come back,
so here comes our first turning point, Mattingly down on the left.
Okay. We're turning left or right?
It'll be a left turn, we're going to head west.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Left now?
Yep. Left turn. Got to look over Mattingly as we make the turn. And you probably know all about Mattingly, seeing as you worked at Duxford.
Yep.
Keep the turn coming, just follow this road.
Okay, this one?
Yep, that's it. Roll out there. So what part of Canada are you living in?
A place called Cambridge, funnily enough.
Funny enough, huh?
But I work in Toronto, it's about an hour, just about an hour away, so...
Yeah.
I've been there about 8 years now.
Alright.
Love it.
I bet.
Don't like the winter, but I love the place.
Well, I don't know. I'd rather see winters that give you a bit of snow.
Yeah.
Not like the winters here.
Yeah, they're just too wet.
Yeah.
Well, my wife thought she'd say that, but after 3 months of shoveling snow every day, she then got sick of it.
I bet. So this is your first time seeing the local area from the air then?
Yeah. Definitely. There's something different about flying in an open cockpit as opposed to flying in a spam can. It's just a total different way of flying.
It is. It's proper flying, absolutely.
Yep.
It's just the way it's meant to be.
Yep. Smells and all that sort of thing. Wind in your hair, flies in your teeth.
You feel even more connected to the air, so it just feels like the natural way to fly.
Yeah. My wife doesn't like to fly at the best of times sometimes. Airliners are bad enough, but I would never get her up in a small aircraft. I got her up once in Toronto when she first came over, but never again.
I don't know what makes them such chickens, the ladies. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, day in, day out, 99% of our customers are guys, you know, and you never get to see the ladies doing this sort of thing.
My instructor in Toronto is this little Chinese girl. She's lovely.
Yeah. It is curious, you think. Having said that, though, they're the first ones in the queue if they're going to go and do a bungee jump.
Yeah.
And that's just bizarre.
I would never do a bungee jump.
No, you wouldn't catch me dead.
I get fed up sick just looking at somebody doing a bungee jump.
Yeah.
It's mostly to everybody to their own thing, as my mum would say.
Sorry?
Everybody to their own thing.
Yeah. So this airfield on the left, that's Bourne.
Yeah.
And we're going to be making another left turn overhead the village here.
Okay.
And head south. We're going to go take a look at Wimpole Hall.
Alright. Turn over the field or further past the village?
Yeah, fly up the green strip between the two villages.
In between the two?
Yeah. So you're going to do your PPL in Canada, yeah?
Sorry?
You're going to try and get your PPL done in Canada?
Yeah, while I'm living here, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Is flying relatively cheap out there?
$240 an hour with an instructor, about £125.
Right.
So...
A little bit cheaper than here, I would say.
Yeah, a little
average,
bit.
Yeah.
I'd reckon an average of $12,000 to $14,000 to get your license, and again, if you half that into pounds, that's probably what it is.
Right. Yeah, it works out roughly similar. I mean, about £7,000 for an absolute minimum if you do it in your 45 hours, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got 57 hours right now.
Yeah, well, hours-wise, you made.
Well, that's been over 4 years of stopping and starting, though.
Yeah.
But I moved to Vancouver for a while, for a year, and I had to give it up. Back to Toronto, and then trying to restart a new job. Just trying to find the time.
Yeah. Just about 2 o'clock is the gliding site at Gransden Lodge.
Yeah.
Looks like they're actually gliding today. Which is quite unusual because I've been flying here for nearly 3 seasons and I've barely ever seen the gliding actually happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been up on a glider either. I don't know why. I've got an airfield not far from home, but
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've never had the opportunity, I guess.
Just give it a go. It's actually quite a nice way to fly. It's
Yeah?
very skillful. Yeah.
It's very good for building the stick and rudder skills.
Yeah, it is.
Every landing's a controlled crash.
Yeah. Right, if you look at our 11:30, you might just make out a very, very long grass strip. Almost on the nose, just slightly left of the nose. About a mile and a half.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep, at this end of that grass strip is where Wimpole Hall is, so that's where we're aiming to go.
Oh, okay.
We'll go fly around the estate there, have a look at the building.
Yeah.
It looks quite spectacular from the air with a bit of sunshine on it.
My wife, she says, because I'm a butler by profession. So my wife often says I should get a job over here working for a stately home.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Downton Abbey. No, thank you. I'll
Yeah.
stick to the Canadians. They're nicer. This is a lovely girl.
Yeah, they are. When you settle into it, yeah, it's all very pleasant in a Tiger Moth. It's,
Yeah.
you know, when you relax and you realise that she's not going to kill you.
Yeah, a few hours under your belt, I think, before I feel like that, but I see what you mean. Lovely building.
Yeah. And when we get there, we'll make a left turn around the front of the building, get a look at the front door. As you say, it's very Downton Abbey there.
Yeah.
And that thing just on the left is the Folly.
That's a lovely garden.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a garden like that. I'd love to have that open space. Nice big pond.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So you're going to turn left and go past the door?
Yep. Let's wait until you get actually alongside it and then make a sweeping, gentle left turn. That's it, I'd start now. And that should keep you on a constant radius as long as you keep the wing at about this angle about. And you'll just constantly turn around it and you'll see the building on the wing tip as we go round.
Oh, yeah.
Keep the wing down. That's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like you straightening and so, but never mind.
Right. You can make a right turn.
Yeah.
And we'll just fly down the avenue to the other end. And that'll be our final waypoint. We're going to go check out Bassingbourn.
All right.
Presumably you know all about Bassingbourn?
Not really, no.
No? Well, you must have heard of the Memphis Belle.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Bassingbourn was her base during World War II.
Yeah.
So we're going to see the home of the Memphis Belle.
Oh, right. Sorry, gotcha.
Yeah. And that's just slightly right of the nose. It's literally at the end of the avenue.
Oh, okay.
So find yourself there.
Ah.
You can see there's a little bit of an open field
Right.
just at the end of the avenue, and now you can start making out the aprons. And the hangars are still there, the control tower's there.
Yeah.
But the runways are pretty much gone. Sometime in the 70s they stopped using it as an airfield and turned it into an army base.
No. The wind's back again. Come on, get back ourselves out.
Yeah, there's a little bit of chop around here.
Yeah.
Fairly common actually. These big fields chuck out the heat. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
So make a right-hand orbit around the site, and that'll be our cue to head home.
All right, sir.
So crank it over a bit, check out what it's like to steepen the turn up.
Yeah.
You'll find the Tiger Moth is really easy to handle. You really can't get it wing down.
Really?
Yeah. you go, and I'll take control back.
You have control back?
And I'll show you just what it's like to do a steep turn in the Tiger. Quick look ahead. I'll start one to the left. She'll do this all day long without losing height.
Very smooth.
Yeah. And that was our wake. I'll do it to the right.
Yeah.
If you look at the top wing, the leading edges, you can see the automatic flaps.
Yeah, I see it popping out, yeah.
And they really contribute to the stability of this aircraft and make it all so benign. You know, the stall in this airplane is a complete non-event.
Nice. Very nice.
Okay, take us back. Duxford is in our approximately 12:30. I'll let you fly this little straight section back, okay? You have control?
I have control.
Duxford information, Class 2 wings 8, passing for rejoin to join downwind right 24.
Class 2 8, remain inside the traffic zone. That's displaying progress at QNH1017. Keep your eyes.
QNH1016 remaining outside the ATZ, Class 2 wings 8. Okay, another display in progress, so you might get a little bit of extra time. We're just going to hold outside the ATZ until they clear us in.
Okay.
I'll let you know when that is roughly, so you can just do a couple of orbits.
Alright, cool. Is that Bowlmere off at 1 o'clock?
Yes, it is, yep.
Traffic wing 7, 4 miles to south, would like to join left base, fly through 24 to join downwind.
Traffic wing 7, remain inside the traffic zone. That's displaying progress. Keep you advised. That's QNH1017.
Now 1217 will close, traffic wing 7.
Right. As soon as Bowlmere is a Bemis on the right wing,
Yeah.
that's pretty much our limit before we can enter the zone, so we'll have to stay there in orbit.
X-ray in.
Right hand orbit?
Any direction you like.
24 with the left hand second. QNH1017.
Okay, I taxi to the holding point 24 and I report ready.
X-ray India, Washington Town, where you going to be operating?
I would like to go to the north.
X-ray India, roger.
Thank you.
That's it, you can start the orbit now. The other quirk of the Tiger Moth is, well, I wouldn't say quirk, but it's a typical vintage airplane. You know, rudder coordination is a lot more needed than a typical modern light aircraft.
Right.
But I find the Tiger Moth sometimes doesn't seem intuitive to some people. So you always tend to lead in, lead out with the rudder.
Okay.
And measure it carefully, because when this airplane goes out of balance, it's just horrible. And it's got a very powerful rudder.
Alright.
So try going into any direction you like. Lead with the rudder.
I'll go left.
Okay. So a little touch of rudder going in. And that just keeps it lovely and in balance. And equal measure, rudder and aileron together like that.
Oh, okay.
And then when you're in the turn, you can take your feet off the rudder.
So when you're in the turn, you can come off the
Yeah,
rudder.
pretty much. It stays in balance in the turn.
Oh, okay.
And then whenever you're rolling out of a turn, lead out with the opposite rudder.
Yep.
And I find that just keeps that slip needle nails pointing upwards.
Gotcha. You want me to do another orbit here?
Yeah, keep orbiting until they tell us to come in.
Okay.
Spitfire, final run of brakes to go to the north.
Okay, that's a Spitfire running a braking, that's good.
Roger, give us a call again from Richard. QNH 1017.
Down again.
Cruise 7. Display is now complete. Port left base runway 24, QFB 107.
1217 and we'll join downwind now, thanks, final wing 7.
That's it, roll out.
Pleasant wing 8, report downwind right, runway 24, the QFB 1013. Traffic Spitfire just departing to the north.
Astron downwind right, 1013, copy the traffic, Classic Wings 8.
Spitfire 5, your traffic is a Tiger Moth, positioning from the north to report downwind right.
Roger.
Okay, got the Spitfire now, 1:30.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Moving right to left, yep.
I got him.
He's well above us, yep. So just stay on this heading, we're keeping clear of this little farm site. He's a local NIMBY.
Okay.
He's frightened of the big metal birds.
Nope.
Okay, the Harvard is ready when you want.
Harvard X-ray, India, you taking the hard or the grass?
At the grass, please.
Harvard X-ray, India, runway 24 grass, take off your discretion. The surface wind is 250 degrees, 6 knots.
256 knots, can line up and take off.
Okay, and I'll take it back. Higher control.
Wing 7, port final, just Harvard just lining up to take off the grass.
Visual, thanks, wing 7.
Classic Wings 8, downwind right.
Wings 8, Roger, Harvard just lining up to depart the grass. Tiger Moth, downwind, midpoint left.
Classic Wings 8.
Wing 7, the other traffic is a company Moth, downwind right. Harvard X-ray, Roger, take off your discretion. Runway 24 grass, surface wind 250 degrees, 7 knots.
Never got it. Try again.
Spitfire 5, one brake to land.
Spitfire 5, Roger. I've got one Tiger Moth to brought on a right base and one shortly turn final to the grass.
Roger.
Classic Wings 8, I'll take off orbit, end of downwind right, let the Spitfire in.
Wings 8, Roger. Port established final to the grass.
Classic Wings 8.
27 grass runway 24 land your discretion, 250 degrees, 7 knots. Go 7 right back to park. Spitfire 5 was going position.
Go ahead, about 2 miles east at the moment, holding.
Spitfire 5, Roger. Brake, Classic Wings 8, just copied Spitfire holding.
8 have continuing base leg.
Roger, report final to the grass.
Classic Wings 8. Ah, I read that wrong then. I thought the Spitfire wanted to come in and land, but...
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but he's maybe enjoying himself.
Yeah.
I would be, would you?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, you're all securely strapped in, Colin?
Yep, all safe.
That much illegal.
I know.
I
love it.
Sooner or later it will be if the CAA gets its way, I suppose.
Oh, well, you know. I just don't like the way they're changing these new regs for the display. And it's just, I'm reading too many things like the attachment display and his hangar 11 stuff, and he doesn't enjoy it now. There's too many rules. You're worried about
that's right.
too many G's and not concentrating on what you're doing because you're worried about overflying some bugger's house. And to me, it's going to lead to an accident.
Yep. That's the Wings 8 final.
Classic 8, grass runway 24, land your discretion, surface wind 230 degrees 6 knots.
My discretion, Cluster Wings 8.
255, inbound traffic, short fine to land on the grass, call 1 minute, please run and brake.
Roger, calling 1 minute in 30 seconds so far.
Roger, run and brake to port downwind at your discretion. QFE 1013.
Roger, and I'll be doing a right hand brake.
Roger, that's all copied. Harvard X-ray NG, you still with me? Harvard X-ray India, are you still with Duxford information?
Harvard, yes, I received.
X-ray NG, if you're braking to the north, please could you give Cambridge a call on 1236 just to let them know you're about?
I think I won't do aerobatic. I'm going a little further, okay?
Roger.
236 further?
X-ray India, just say again?
1236. If I make aerobatic, I call, okay?
Yeah, please call, free call Cambridge 1236, bye-bye.
Duxford, hello, going classic 6, 2 to the north, for rejoin, I'd join crosswind if possible.
Ooh, classic wing 6, if you could remain sort of in the Falmere area, just got a Spitfire and a run and brake to go in the right-hand circuit. And Duxford QFE is 10.
There you go.
That was absolutely amazing.
Good.